Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Tiffany Benson, one part of Team Benson, and today we are going to do a garden harvest because we need to start getting our garden ready for the summer. So I'm going to pick what I can, see what I can completely harvest, and empty pots I can get, empty spaces I can get, and some of our summer vegetables are just starting to fruit. So let's go see. Now guys, this is a fun time for us desert gardeners because, as you guys have probably noticed in my videos, it's gotten hot. It's no longer like spring weather. Our spring weather equals a cool night and a warm day, but we went from a cool night to like a hot day. Like we have been 90 to 95 pretty much for the past like week and a half. And this week we are down to the 80s, so I think it'll be a perfect time, still high 80s, but I think it'll be a perfect time to kind of redo some of the beds, get some of the old things out, and start putting in some of the new things that I've been hardening off. So let's start with this side and what all we're gonna do with it. Alright guys, so this big giant tomato plant, I'm trying to get underneath the shade cloth, it is finally starting to give me some more red cherry tomatoes. So I'm going to come in here, I'm going to grab all of the red ones. This plant is staying. We're going to see how long and how hot of a summer this plant can take. But the other thing I'm going to start taking out are all of the broccolis. So the broccoli is done, and I'm going to go through and see which leaves I can keep, like ones like this, and then which leaves are kind of bug-ridden and might need to go to the worms. So we're going to take out these big broccoli plants and then make a choice on the leaves then. Now guys, one thing I want to show you is that we do have a couple of sun damaged leaves. They got up to 95 degrees and some of these leaves got a little sun damage because maybe they weren't getting as much water or it was just too bushy. So the overall plant is really healthy and really taking the sun very well. Let's see if we can get over here and I can show you how nice these leaves are. But I do want to make sure that the plant itself stays healthy, so when I see stuff like this, I want to make sure that I go in and prune it so that then the plant doesn't get sick. Leaving these leaves just kind of dead on here and not pruning the plant can lead it to sickness. Guys, look at that. I just dropped a tomato. That is a lot of cherry tomatoes just off of one little plant. Now, a lot of people ask me what I'm going to do with this many cherry tomatoes because now we are getting cherry tomatoes just pretty much out of our ears. My plan is to go ahead and dehydrate those. One of the things I love during the fall and the winter is just to be able to take some dried tomatoes, throw them into a stew or a soup and let it kind of rehydrate and give us that cherry tomato flavor, and it's going to be amazing. So since we're gathering tomatoes, we're going to gather some of these little teaspoon cherry tomatoes. There is a ton of little cherry tomatoes on this plant, so I can't wait to see how many we get. So guys, before you do anything, comment down below how many overall tomatoes do you guys think we're going to get, like pound-wise. I'm going to weigh it at the end of this video and give you guys a total. Alright guys, so this is what we have. Comment down below how many pounds or grams do you think that this is. I'm going to weigh it at the end and you can see if you're right. Now this one is holding up really well during the heat. Like you can really see how pruning it and keeping it healthy really helps. So the only thing I need to go and do is tie up all of the new growths on it and it will be ready to give me more little cherry tomatoes. Alright guys, so the next thing I literally have one of, and I'm pretty excited about trying it because I had some issues with overwatering, so I'm going to show you what it is. So me learning to grow strawberries has definitely been an experience. I had tons of fungus gnats, and so far I've lost 1 and 2 of the plants, but the rest all pulled through. I dialed down my watering and let the tops of it kind of dry off, and it has been doing a lot better. As you can see, some of these have really grown back, and then I added shade cloth to it, and that was the game changer. But I have one of the world's tiniest little strawberries that I am going to try. So, if you guys have any ideas on how to grow better strawberries, let me know, because this is my second year doing it. The first year I just burnt them clear up. So, I'm really trying to make sure that I take care of them. But I'm going to try this little guy, make sure there's no bugs. You probably should wash things off, but I grow it in my garden, so it is what it is. That is so sweet. Guys, I have some strawberries, some organic strawberries that I bought just at Whole Foods, and they compare nothing to how sweet this little strawberry is. I'm so hoping that I grow big, wonderful strawberries. Send me tons of positive energy. Alright guys, up next on the list we have some more green beans. So not a lot, but they are coming in slowly, but they're coming in. And guys, look, just while we're over here, look at how beautiful and big those tomatoes are. I can't wait for those. Alright guys, it's true. The more you pick, the more they grow. So I got another little round of green beans, which we haven't eaten the last one, so with these ones we'll actually be able to make like a full little meal. I'll put some potatoes or something like that with it. But I'm hoping that with the lower temperatures and it being in the 80s, that it's going to put up a lot more flowers, so then we can get a lot more green beans before those 90 temperatures come back. So guys, another thing that I'm going to go in and kind of grab a bunch of are going to be herbs and medicinal herbs. Now, some of the herbs that I haven't done medicinal Fridays on, you guys will see those getting grabbed one by one, because I want to talk to you guys about the benefits of those and how to use them, how to prepare them and all that. But I have tons more of lemon balm and toothache plant, and my whole entire culinary herb bed is completely packed. The lemongrass is growing, so I'm really excited because my medicine cabinet is growing, and my culinary herb little spice rack is growing too as well. So you guys won't see those this video, but stay tuned because you will be seeing them in upcoming videos. But what you will see is me pick this giant thing of parsley that has already flowered, or starting to flower, but I'm gonna go ahead and pull the entire thing. One, because I don't want seeds everywhere, and two, because I want to use this parsley before the flavor is affected. And I love to have parsley in my freezer. So look at this, guys. This thing is taken over, and it is left like no room for the jalapenos back there that are just wanting light. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull it now. So guys, I have parsley growing at different stages in my garden right now, but this is my oldest parsley. This has been in my garden since I want to say about October, and it has brought me a ton of parsley. And just being able to have a bunch in the freezer, because I know that we are probably not going to have parsley when it gets super hot, because it's going to burn up and be done. And this is my last of my flat leaf parsley. Usually the curly leaf parsley lasts a little bit longer for me during the summer, but I know this one was going to be done probably around about now. So I'm going to go ahead. If you guys have watched my other videos, you know that I like to freeze my parsley because we use them for a lot of steaks and stews and different things like that. And I just like to be able to take the parsley out, throw it in the pot, or throw it in the cast iron and go with it. So I'm really truly blessed for all of this, because parsley is one of my favorite herbs to have. So guys, that is all I have for now. I'm going to take all of that inside and start to slowly process it today, and then tomorrow I'm going to come back out, get some more things, and then come process that and get some more things, so that then I don't get overwhelmed, because a garden can be overwhelming when it loves you. Oh, and guys, don't forget to watch it to the end to see if you're right. I'm going to go ahead and weigh all those tomatoes, but until next time, grow yourselves a garden, because even a small space can provide you with tons of food and tomatoes. Bye guys. Alright guys, the final weight is 1 pound, 0.08 ounces. So basically, I grew a pound of cherry tomatoes. I'm pretty impressed by that.